Kayla's helping me today with this. So I wanted to do a review, and I'll read to you what it says on. Well, I'll show you the packaging. I know people like to see these things, but it's like, I don't know why people like this. Well, I know, I suppose I do know, like, people like to see the packaging. I probably like to see the packaging on things. And you get all this literature inside. This looks nice. I wasn't going to get this one, but she was half the price in the Entertainer, so I decided. It's quite nice, isn't it? Pretty. Right, at last. Can we see this? These are lovely. Hang on a moment. Right, I can't see a thing, but I'm hoping it can see me. I had a picture when I was holding it that way, but now, of course, I've got black screen now as opposed to white. So, sometimes it's plain white and now it's black. But yes, look, these are lovely. The white chocolate Reese's. After I filmed the one in the street today, I promptly dropped it on the ground, and I had to take it into Starbucks and wash it in the toilet. Not in the actual toilet, I mean in the wash basin in the toilet. I had to wait before I could get in there, and then the water was coming out the faucet, the tap, hot. So I thought, that's no use. So anyway, I ate that before I had my scrambled egg. So I'm going to have this now, this white chocolate one. Let me just make recorded. I'll start, so there, yeah. Very nice. You can't buy these. I found one little shop that sells them, because I haven't seen the white ones anywhere else. Only the normal ones, and the biscuits and the wafers. They're delicious. Excuse me. Let's try and get this hair out of the way, and I mustn't have any darkness anywhere. I said I was going to unbox one of these, didn't I? Did I not? A fashionista that's not yet. Ah! I've got complete white screen, so, yeah. Why did I say I was going to do this? Because this is now proving difficult. Hang on, again. Oh, gracious me. It's one of those that has got little tabs on the side, because it's one of the earlier ones. They're easier to undo now. When I undid this one yesterday, it just pulls off. Far easier. I'm sure that radio's too loud. I'm so sorry about this. I'll turn it down in a minute. But I'm determined to do this. I said I would. I'm damaging the packaging now. I like to keep their boxes so I can put them back in. See, these are the older style packaging. You have their photograph on the back, a picture of them. You don't get it on the new. Oh, I'm sorry, that radio's so loud. Ah, that's why I'm having to shout above it. I'll turn it down in a minute. It's getting on my nerves. I don't know. But I said I will unpack one of these. And, right, so you pull their heads to get... So it's one of the old style boxes. I should have done... And then it leaves those little things in the back of their heads, which I have to use my trusty pliers to get hold of, to pull out. I don't know if I can. Oh, what's happened to it now? Everything I do, and no matter how prepared I think I am, it always turns out totally inadequate because of the circumstances. See, now it's left a bit in her head. It's left a sharp bit stuck out in the back of her head, which is, oh, that radio's getting on my nerves so much. I'm going to have to, yeah, I'll do this off camera and then be back. Oh, what a palaver. Anyway, I've freed it now. As you can see, she's out of her packaging at last. I don't know what I'm going to call these two girls. See, this is the short one, Petite. I don't like the hairstyle, I must say. I do prefer the ones with the longer hair. I think most I don't like to generalise, but I have thought that most little girls, I think it's mainly little girls who play with dolls. I know the people like me that collect Barbies and collect dolls. I never used to be a doll collector. I've always had dolls, but I think most little girls like to brush out their dolly's long hair. Therefore, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, this one was half price. They're normally they're £11 now. But this one was £5. The Entertainer. I wasn't going to buy her. I only bought her because she was half price, and she was the only one left there that I did not have in my collection. But I prefer the long straight hair. I remember I had one with purple hair, mauve hair when I was a child, but it was too short, like a clown's hair. It didn't look very nice. She was a proper doll. She wasn't a clown. I don't like clowns. But I would have preferred it with long straight hair that you could brush out. This one's hair's got a sort of wave in it, and it's a bit frizzy on the ends, and a bit can't even get your hands through it, your fingers through it, let alone a comb. See, it knots a bit. I like the long straight hair that you can just run your fingers through. But I don't know whether to call this one Jane, because she's a bit of a plain Jane. It's sad really, isn't it? But maybe Sarah Jane, Sally Jane? I don't know. If I say Sarah Jane, I think of dear Sarah Jane from the Sarah Jane Adventures, Elizabeth Sladen, who's died. You know, she's dead now. I used to love the Sarah Jane Adventures. So I thought I might call this one Julie, or perhaps Julia, or perhaps this one could be Hannah. We're getting into dolly territory again now, and so yeah, that's that. I must say, you do think that they would have the pattern consistent and go all the way round to the back as well, rather than just having it completely plain. They always do this with the Barbie dolls, the fashionistas, and in fact I've never seen a Barbie that didn't have. You think, oh, that's nice, and then it doesn't. It's not consistent. Doesn't go around the back as well. So it's always plain at the back, whatever she's wearing. If it's nice and patterned in the front. But I mean, when you buy the dress, like the one called Garden Party that I bought for Shanice, that goes all the way around the back. This dress that I bought from Sainsbury, oh no it doesn't. No, I'm getting mixed up and confused. This one, at least it's a different colour and it sort of suits the coral. But I don't know why they do that. Having it look like you're wearing something different, and then in the front you've got something else. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Oh well. Well, at least the music's better. At least the music's better now. We've got Spiegel and Spiegel in the background, so I hope I don't get a copyright claim. But at least it's better than what was on before, because that was really getting on our nerves, wasn't it? Yes. So you could have her hand down, Julie or Julia. So I'm just in the process of getting ready to go out, so got myself dressed. It's not right always doing it with my nightshirt. These are so delicious, I did say, didn't I? And to get on to this, we're going to compare this. I got this skin food from an independent health food store, Weleda Skin Food. I usually just put Nivea cream on my face. I just usually use that as a moisturiser. £1 or 99 pence from 99 pence store, that was when they were open. But I thought I'd try this because I had a free sample from it, and it's quite good. So if you get psoriasis and that, it's the only thing that would actually clear it up would be the Psorisolve. That always worked for like on your face because it used to cover it as well. But this doesn't make it any worse, and it's good for very dry skin. I'd waited the other week. Bargain.
Turn the pages to enjoy the music. Here we go round blue.
Barbie dress I've put it on Michaela at the moment. See what she looks like. She needs the shoes to go with it though. And I've put her dress on Annalise Christabel. She says, I'm Annalise Christabel, not just Annalise and not just Christabel, Annalise Christabel, if you please. Some people are called Sarah Jane, some are called Sally Ann, some are Mary Ann, some are Anne Marie. I'm Annalise Christabel. So there. Well, I think they've got the right shoes now. She's got the shoes to match this outfit. So this was a half price in Sainsbury's, this dress, which is quite pretty. It's got like, is it ice creams or triangles? Can't really tell, but it's quite pretty. The one that Shanice is wearing, the green one, I know that's called Garden Party. And, yeah, she's got her original shoes back on. She's wearing this very daring dress, Annalise Christabel is. From a little doll that I wasn't that keen on when I first saw her, I got her cheap in Argos. I'm really pleased I've got her now. She's so pretty. And yeah, the thing I didn't want her, I wasn't sure when I first saw her. She's lovely. She's so sweet. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. She says, I know I am. She said, you just took a while to realise it. Where's her tiara? She needs a tiara. I got all these things from Sainsbury's, the dress that I put on Michaela. These I got from Boots, the nail polishes, this from Sainsbury's. Always wanted to play with some of this, Kinetic Sand. Birthday card for a friend. It's not his birthday yet. And that from Sainsbury's, because I love the colour, I thought it was really nice. Oh, and I got a computer magazine to see if there's any tips in there on how to repair the damn things. I don't think they focus on the hardware though, do they? But anyhow, yeah. I'm going to pay for that. Right, I hope this is showing up. I know I say the same things every time, but I've got a completely blank picture here. I don't know if you can see, this little card was only 59p. I got it in a, I can't remember the name, Independent Newsagents. I expect you've got the reflections of the white screen. Anyway, this little Barbie outfit was half price in Sainsbury's and Michaela is wearing it. I think she's the one that suited the best. There we go. Can you see her? That's quite nice. And I've always wanted to play with Kinetic Sand, so I've got some at last. Turn the radio. There we go, so I've got some of that at last. This nice birthday card, unfortunately it's got nothing inside, it's blank, but from Sainsbury's they also had one of those in the shop where I got the one with the teddy. This I think is a lovely colour, and these were from Sainsbury's. Melamine. And the nail polish I've got. Right, I realised that didn't really show up at all. Her dress is coming off very much paler than it is, because this is obviously thinking it's too dark in here and it's blanking it out. It's a nice red and it looks pale on there. And I probably need to hold her back further because you couldn't see her, could you? And I'll show them Kinetic Sand. This is a lovely colour, but it looks sort of yellow when I looked at it. Anyway, let's get on to the nail polish. Something to wipe it off. Something to wipe it off with. I do use some quick swatches. I say quick, but I wasn't keen on this one, but the Barry M's, they're new and Coconut Infusions. This one, they buy one, get one half price. I expect this is everyone else's favourite colour, but that's the one I like least of all. I nearly didn't buy it. I like the name, it's called Popsicle, but I do not like that colour. That sort of colour doesn't suit me at all, that sort of shade. This one is called... what's the point? What is it called? Knip? Sinip? Chip? Chinip? I'm going to leave that for a minute because I can't, for the life of me, make it. It's number 7. Chip. I'm sometimes the stupidest person in the world. I was trying to read that. It's called flip-flop. I can't even say it. Flip-flop. For goodness sake. What is wrong with me? Well, I mean, I think I can be forgiven when I've just got to... I can't even see myself on screen. I mean, I always think my videos are useless anyway because of the inferior equipment I've got to work with. And then I'm panicking, thinking everybody's going to hate it. And I know how many haters there are out there. Mind you, they never got videos up themselves, so you can see. And if they do have, the few that actually... I've noticed the few people that do have videos up that pour hate onto someone else's videos, you look at theirs, and theirs are absolute rubbish. So you find that people that make really good videos do not criticise other people. I suppose because they're not inadequate people, they're quite adequate. But anyhow... I panic, and then it makes me ramble on in anxiety. This one's called Scuba. This nice blue. That is a nice shade. And this yellow one is called Lemonade, which is a nice one. Oh dear, I hope this is not going to take too long. I think I'm holding it in front of where the lens is up there, but sometimes there's the lens here, there's the light, there's the lens, and sometimes I hold it in front of the lens and it's actually too high, so I need to hold it down lower. She's wearing the yellow. Tanya is. She's been out all night again, this girl. She's a bad girl. Anyhow, what's she wearing? She's wearing this one, which hasn't got a name on, but I believe it must be Mint Candy Apple. It was free, because if you bought another Essie, you could get a small one free, but this was the only small one they had, which I don't mind because I like the colour, but it must be Mint Candy Apple. And she's wearing it. Annalise Christabel is wearing it, but I don't know if that's showing up. And then I got this one from the Gel Couture range, Spool Me Over by Essie. And maybe one of those rare ones. That's a pale colour that actually covers in one coat. A rare one for Essie, I mean. So that's it. A bag from Poundland. Yeah, it's quite nice.